We love driving this year's new cars, but we also like knowing what's just around the corner. To tell us, here's Lisa Barrow with all the latest motor news.
When it was first launched in 1994, Chrysler's Dodge Plymouth Neon was presented as an economical, fun-to-drive little car with a zippy personality. And in 4 short years, this young upstart sold more than 1.5 million units worldwide. But young upstarts eventually grow up, and so is the Neon, but its zippy personality remains firmly intact. The second-generation Neon's newfound maturity is evident at first glance, as the familiar oval-shaped headlamps flank a smoother-looking, body-colored front fascia. Rear-end styling has also been reworked to give the Neon a more refined, grown-up look. Overall length has been increased by 2.6 inches, and wheelbase has been stretched an inch to 105 inches. Body width and track have also been widened, and ground clearance has been raised slightly to allow for longer suspension travel. Trunk space is up from 11.8 to 13.1 cubic feet, thanks to a lower floor pan. The larger dimensions, coupled with the cab-forward design move that relocated the base of the windshield forward 3 inches, gives front and rear passengers more room on all sides. An all-new instrument panel houses large, sporty-looking analog gauges, while interior materials and fabrics have been upgraded for improved comfort, and power switches have been moved to the door for easier access. Refinements also extend under the hood to the 2-liter single overhead cam inline 4-cylinder. New air induction and manifold systems increase peak torque to 130 pound-feet and bring its availability down from 5,000 to 4,600 RPM. Horsepower remains the same at 132. A stronger body structure and improvements to the McPherson strut type independent front and rear suspension give the Neon a smoother, quieter highway ride and also help keep it near the top of our list of favorite cars to toss around through the twisties. Equally entertaining, but not quite as tossable, is this hulking Lincoln Navigator, massaged by Kenny Brown Performance in Indianapolis, Indiana. Taking a stock Navigator, Kenny tweaks the 5.4-liter V8 engine by adding a supercharger and available high-performance big-tube headers running through a Borla stainless steel exhaust system. The result is a boost in horsepower from 230 to 304 and torque from 325 to 385 pound-feet. A recalibrated automatic transmission with a sport shift package is added to fully exploit the additional power, which makes 8-second runs to 60 a reality, while a hefty set of carbon brake pads are thrown on the front to make sure reality doesn't come too close. Next, a lowered sport-tuned touring suspension with Bilstein shocks is added. It firms up the ride without being harsh and virtually eliminates the top-heavy, tipsy feeling so prevalent in big sport utes. Inside, up front are a set of top-notch Recaro sport seats, while the rest of the interior is standard Navigator fare. Suggested retail price on the Kenny Brown Navigator Estate Wagon is $64,950. The new Neon can be seen at the North American International Auto Show in Detroit, January 9th through January 18th. And that's it for this week's Motor News.
Robert A. Lutz, former president and vice chairman of the Chrysler Corporation, has guts. And if you don't believe it, read his book of the same title. It's his irreverent and humorous account of how he led Chrysler's second renaissance by formulating and following a successful yet controversial policy called corporate schizophrenia. That embraces axioms like the customer isn't always right and disruptive people are an asset. If you like renegade success stories, Guts is a great read.